Okay, Wolf Bear Records is here with Neko.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
Fine, fine. Pretty good, pretty good. A little bit enclosed, closed in lockdown, but we try to get it on.
That seems to be affecting everybody.
Yeah, it's really affecting. Well, this coronavirus situation has helped me to focus on my music. Luckily, because I used to play in a band. It was called the Crystal Bricks. I played with that band. It is a classic band, a classic rock band. We started play together, I guess, in 2011. So it's 9 years since we began playing together. We've done a lot of things together, but in this year, of course, in February, with the spreading of coronavirus and lockdown, especially in Italy, you know that Italy was one of the first countries that had a great spreading of the virus. So in at the end of February and beginning of March, we were locked down, and so of course we couldn't rehearse, we couldn't catch up and play together with the band. So I need music is something I need to do. I can't avoid of doing music, writing music. So I began to write my solo artist, let's call it, songs in the beginning of this year. And the first song that I wrote was "A Thousand Lies," and I produced it completely alone. I'm playing all the instruments. Everything is about me. I mixed the song, I recorded the song, I mastered the song. I've done the video with my wife. She did, holding the camera. She never did anything before. For the first time, she was there with the camera in this fantastic beach in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. It was pretty,
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty strange situation, but it was really funny because it was made in family, just for fun. But the final product was pretty good. Luckily, there is this very well-known politician in Italy that has become very popular with the coronavirus emergency, and he has a very popular Facebook page. His name is Luca Zaya, and in his page he used to share pictures, music videos, artists, and whatever. Uh, However, all made by people from our region. Say that is Veneto, is a northern region of Italy. And luckily, it chose my video, so he shared my video on his page, and I gained a lot of likes and sharings and YouTube views. It was really, I became popular in my little town. Everybody was recognizing me on the street. It was pretty strange for me. It was really funny and really.
Anybody ask for your autograph yet?
Pardon?
Anybody ask for your autograph yet?
No, no, how to, no, 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 no autograph. No, it's just, well, I have my job. I have a family. Um, I'm 45 years old. I'm not as young as I seem. But for me, music is a passion. But it was pretty strange to be recognized on the street by people, even if it's a really small town. It's 2,000 people, but it was pretty strange. I was going to a funeral of somebody was stopping me. Hey, are you the guy who was singing? Yeah, it was me. It was pretty weird. And so after that, this thing gave me some kind of exposure, so social media exposure. So I began to basically gather people around my project and doing other videos, other singles, other songs, and try to go on with this thing because it was really satisfying basically, and it was really freeing for me after playing 10 years in a band. When you are in a band, you have to share every decision. So every time you have to choose something, you have to decide something, you have to see what the other people think, just to, many times is every choice is a compromise between, of course, the decision of all the members of the band. So the process of writing songs and mixing song, producing songs is much more slow because of that, and working as a solo artist gave me this stunning freedom, because you want something and you do it, you have to ask nobody, you just do it as you want. Everything is faster. It felt like I was, I was with a blank paper, with my colors, and I could draw anything I wanted, just completely free. So it was very freeing for me.
So you like being on the solo than other than in a band?
Well, it's different. It's different because music is sharing. For me, music is sharing emotions. Music is staying with people, is sharing emotions with people. So I can't imagine doing music alone. Of course, in a band, the process of writing music is with the other people. As a solo artist, the process of writing music, producing music is only mine. Of course, you relate with the other person, with other people while you're doing, I don't know, your video, or you're planning your video, you're writing the script of your video, and you do you shoot your video. So you gather people, and friends that help you, and it's really fun. It's kind of different. I don't think I will ever leave my band, because for me it's just it's another part of me. It's not a part of me, and but it's completely different. It's completely different for me.
So how many of you are in the band?
Well, we were a trio last year. Then we lost our bass guitar player. Now, of course, this year is just a standby year because, of course, with the coronavirus situation, we can't do anything. So now we are paused. At the moment, we are me and my drummer that we are playing together since 2011. So it's 9 years we played together, and we are hoping for the next year. I mean, hope that something opens up in January or February, so we will be able to catch up together and to. Nowadays, here in Italy, you can't gather with people, you can't invite people at your house, you can't do anything basically, or well, maybe you could do it, but you're strongly recommended to not to do it. And so, of course, everybody's trying to.
That's the way it is here. We're strongly not supposed to, but everybody does it. So it's
Cheer. By the way, cheers.
what are you drinking? Looks like
This is a very popular drink here in Italy, in northern Italy. It's called spritz. That is a mix between with the Aperol, white wine, and sparkling water with a olive inside. As a typical, we call it aperitivo spritz. Cheers, aperitivo spritz from Italy. I just finished before we started this interview. I just finished a Zoom call with my friends. We were like drinking spirits together on Zoom. It was very fun. So I'm not drunk, but I'm nearly there.
nothing wrong with having a drink.
Pardon?
So nothing wrong with having a drink.
No, definitely nothing wrong. We're great drinkers here in the northern Italy. I'm living
Know
in.
why?
Pardon?
Said I wouldn't know why.
I live in Veneto. Veneto is a northern region of Italy. Is well known for hosting the Venice city. Venezia, Venice, and we We have a strong drinking tradition here in Veneto.
So is singing like something you've always wanted to do?
I'm sorry, I have the connection that's not working properly.
Oh, that's okay. Is singing something you've always wanted to do?
Well, singing is something I need to do. I always needed to do. Well, rather than singing is just making music. I guess. Yes, was making music. I made. I guess I wrote my first song when I was 11. I started playing keyboard, toy keyboard, when I was 4, and I never left music. And when I grow up, when I was a teenager, I started playing the electric guitar, and now I was trying to get the gear necessary to record my own songs, to produce my own music. So with the time, uh, I started singing not because I wanted to sing, but you need a singer. So if you don't have a singer, you start singing. And so I needed someone to sing my song. Nobody was liking my song, so the only one who was accepted to sing my own song was me myself. So I started singing, and through the years you try to improve and get better, and with the years, yeah. Now of course I like singing, but I like the whole process of writing music, expressing through music, and uh, basically what I'm trying to do with every song is wait for a strong emotion to come, in your life, whatever it could be, whatever emotion that comes from whatever part of your life. I mean, maybe sometimes with your wife, with your friends, or a friend, that is going through a hard period, and opens up with you, and so you kind of identify with him. You begin to understand his feelings, his story, and you try to relate with him, and all these experiences uh, you try to express to music, and that's when I usually write songs, when I have a strong emotion that comes through me, and I let it go through a song, and I think it's the best way to write songs, rather than uh, sitting down on your desk and saying I have to write a song because I have to do it. I just wait for the song to come, wait for the emotion to come, and then I write the song. So I guess it's much more authentic. I mean,
So, what's your favorite instrument to play?
ooh, it's a difficult question. Well, every instrument is very different. I was born, let's say, born as a musician playing the piano. Uh, I mean, the piano is a stunning instrument because it allows you uh, to arrange a complete song without any other instrument. It's enough to fully complete a song, in my opinion, because you have two hands, you have the low notes, you have the high notes. You have a lot of expression. You have to is an acoustic instrument, so you have the action of the keyboard. You have so many things that makes you express in a certain way. um, Electric guitar is completely another universe. It's completely another instrument, but what I like of electric guitar is that you are wearing the instrument is on you. When you play guitar, it's a part of you. You feel it like a part of you, and you put your hands on your strings. So what produces the sound is literally under your fingers. So you feel the vibration of the strings, and you are feeling the production of the sound in a different way. So it's really, I like it a lot, feeling that the kind of vibration of the core of the strings, and it's completely another universe. And of course, electric guitar allowed you to produce so many types of different sounds. You have so many possibilities, sound possibilities. You can do almost everything with electric guitar, especially today with the digital devices, and you can do literally everything with an electric guitar. So I couldn't choose between one instrument or another. Of course, the drums are completely another universe. You feel the rhythm, you feel it's much more physically intense. The movement of playing guitars, you're sweating. It's much more you feel your muscles while you're playing drum. It's completely you can't choose between an instrument or another, I guess.
So, how do you guys do your recording? Do you do it in a studio or do you do it in your own place or?
Well, as I told you before, 3 years I tried to get the gear and put myself in the position of producing my music. Of course, the prices are very affordable today, and so with with a little amount of money, you can do uh, very good productions. Of course, the experience is makes the difference. You can have quite normal, let's say normal gear, but if you have a lot of experience, you can really do some interesting things. And it's I guess 30 years that I mix record songs, so I've gained a certain experience. But for me, that I'm not, of course, I'm not earning money from music. I'm earning very little money from my live shows that I don't play, that I didn't do this year, because of course we can't play live this year. But the only income we have from the live gigs. But without that, well, of course, I don't earn money from my music. So it's important for me to put myself in the position to being able to produce as much music as I want without great costs, of course. And the best way to do it is having my own gear and recording myself and doing everything in my house. So, and it's much more freeing too, because when you write a song, you arrange a song, but sometimes often while you mix the song, you can change very much the song with a different kind of mix. So that's a creative process too, creative process, as well as not as well as writing music, but nearly there, in my opinion. You can give very different tastes to the track, changing the mix. So for me, it was important to have the complete control of my production.
Well, that's awesome. Who are some of your influences?
You have a couple of hours.
A couple.
I used
Some of your top
to
ones.
I used to listen to very different kind of music. Well, I was born in 1975, so when I was a kid, I was listening to Queen, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, and Elton John, many artists. I forced myself through the years to listen various types of music, R&B, rather than hip hop. Just to when you make music, I think you have to keep your mind open, you know. So I was realizing that I had many limits due to the fact that I was listening to the same artists. So I forced myself to listen to other music, new music. I didn't know it, new types of music from other countries, other cultures, just to discover basically other universes and other ways to make music basically.
So what,
So
so what genre are you under?
Well, if you listen to my latest songs, I would define myself as rock pop, maybe, because yeah. Um, Besides, it's one of the type of music that is are very popular here in Italy. We have a strange situation in Italy because people under a certain age listen to trap, and everybody will, are listening to trap, but Italian trap. There's music made by very young people, very young artists, maybe in the 20 years old, around 20 years old, very young artists. All the teenagers listen to that kind of music, and then there are we are the the older people that can listen to pop music, pop rock music, more melodic music. I mean, we are, we don't have to forget, we have uh, 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 we were born, we had the opera, we come from the opera. Opera is in our genes. I mean, in Italian culture, you feel there is often you hear a melodic background, you know, that comes from opera. When I look at the US Billboard, for instance, uh, I noticed that uh, you see much more the, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe those kind of artists that are more rhythm artists, rhythm songs that are more based on the rhythm, you know, the R&B. But basically, you feel that America uh, is able to appreciate the rhythm part of the music. Uh, in Italy is much uh, lesser in Italy. Italians always look for the melody, always look for, yeah, you can have a groovy sound, but you needed to have the melody. People needed to have the melody, and I guess this is a cultural heritage of from the past, basically. I guess it's part of our culture.
So you have an album out?
Pardon if you have, I have.
Do you have an album out?
No. Well, I recorded an album with the Crystal Bricks, my band, in 2014, I guess. Uh, no, now I'm not recording an album uh, because I don't think today I don't know if it makes sense recording an album today. I'm proceeding doing recording singles, some basically single projects, and I publish on the social media because I don't think today anybody sit down and listens to a whole album. People now basically go on Spotify, on YouTube, put a song, listen to a song, then go to another song, listen to another song, and it's very today. The listening today is very fast. It's very. I read somewhere, I don't remember where, but I read that on YouTube, when a person sees for the first time a music video, uh, he decided to whether to keeping on watching the video or not in 7 seconds. So you have 7 seconds to to convince the listener to to go ahead in listening. So it's I mean, it's blowing my mind. It's completely out of what we were doing or listening when I was a kid. I mean, it's completely another universe. When I was a kid, you I was turning on the radio and waiting for my son to come, ready to record my song with the tape. It was completely different. I was going to I went buy my favorite artist album. I was going home and put on a stereo and sit down and listen the whole album from the beginning to the end. And I guess nobody does it anymore.
Well, that's cool. So you're just doing singles now. Are they doing good for you?
Yeah. I'm pretty good. Um, Now I'm doing. I'm about to publish another single. and maybe I guess for the end of the year, and it's called Sing. And I've just finished the recording of the song. Now I have to make a proper mix and mastering of the track now, and we are planning to shoot the video. So we will have to uh, carefully plan the, the recording of the video, because we have to, of course, yeah, many restrictions. So we have to decide the best way to record without getting without getting involved with the police, basically.
Now, do you have a, specific person that you use for your videos?
No, the videos we are doing ourselves.
Okay.
So I'm the yeah, I do everything. I do everything on my own. So the the total cost of my last video, music video, was $80.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad. The result was pretty good, and that's uh, same kind of the thing that I'm doing with my music. So I try to do everything myself with the video, so I have the possibility to publish much more material, much more stuff, and rather than, of course, hiring some video maker, and of course you have to pay it very much. So and we
Oh,
don't have money, so
I'm sure your wife's becoming an expert.
well, I'm trying to.
She's gonna know how to take videos. She's gonna be a videographer here shortly.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm waiting for my kid to grow up a little bit, and
You're gonna get him involved.
yeah, exactly, so I will have another cameraman.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's the truth is the truth, Fran, is that it's really fun. It's really funny because uh, you basically do your share your music with your friends, with your family. You gather together. Of course, it's kind of last time we shooted the last video was kind of party. We're eating together and all the day together, chatting and laughing. It was really fun. So it's very funny.
That's awesome. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah, it's what it's meant to be. Music it's meant to be, is meant to be funny, I guess it's the purpose of music, communicating emotions, and have fun, basically.
Yeah. All right. So, is there anything else you want to add?
Well, I'm nearly drunk, so I don't know what else I could say from now on. So I think we better before I fall under the table. Well, Fran, I'm very grateful for this interview. I'm very glad to have spoken with you. Um, you were so nice to invite me to have this virtual meeting. It was a really pleasure, and it was the first time for me that somebody from the other side of the ocean called me to know about something about me, basically, and my music. So it's for me, it's really, it has been really it's great satisfaction for me.
So, where can people find your music at?
Well, basically on YouTube, on my Facebook page. I guess I put a couple singles on Spotify, but I don't know if it's worth it because I'm not so popular yet. I have to be more popular to to monetize my Spotify tracks.
I think
So
you need to
basically, I'm put
another drink.
wherever I can put my music free. You find it. If you have to pay to put my music, you don't find it.
Oh my goodness. I think you need another drink.
Yeah, true. Yeah, 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 true. Now I'm going downstairs having dinner with my wife and my kids, and drink a couple of beers while Mexican dinner tonight.
Oh yeah,
So
Mexican. That's my favorite. I like Mexican food.
yeah, mine too. Yeah, mine too. With
And
the
you're
white, what and the white beer is killer with Mexican food. It's the best. German German white beer is stunning.
what kind of beer do you drink?
Well, I the beer I like the most is Hoegaarden. I don't know if you know it's German beer, uh, or Blanche Noir is another uh, Belgian beer, I guess, white beers, very sparkling, very fresh, very uh, tasty, yeah, very light as beer. I don't like heavy beers. I don't like a double malted beer, like fresh beers, and of course wine because we are Italians, so wine is part of our blood. Literally, literally.
All right, man. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
We'll get together soon. Maybe after you put some more songs out.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll keep in contact.
Okay, sounds good. All right,
Okay,
you have a great day.
you too.
All right,
Bye.
bye
Bye.
bye.
Thanks. Thanks. Bye.
Like the way you used to know, you're always trying not to show where you would go, you never know. I can try to let you know what's on your mind. You try to let go of something you can't touch. You just can't stop thinking about you. Fail, you love, you build, you fall to life just passes as you know, while you're trying to go on. You ought to know it. You try to forget what hurt you the most, but everything seems to remind you. Fail, you love, you build, you fall to you try to change yourself inside, but nothing ever changed.